Hey, I'm Kelsie.
And I'm Courtney.
And we're Penn, P-E-N Pals.
Yes, and we are best friends who met at Penn State, hence the double N in Penn Pals. And basically, since graduating college, we moved across the country on complete other sides of the country. So I live in Nashville, Kelsie lives in Phoenix, and we always dedicate time to talk to each other once a week, and we end up talking for several hours at a time on the phone. So we figured, hey, let's just make this a podcast. If you have nothing to do, if you're bored, if you're interested in our lives, what we have to say, then keep on listening. I'm a producer in my daily life, and Kelsie is a writer. We love entertainment, TV shows, all that kind of stuff. So that's the kind of stuff we're going to talk about. And yeah.
So sit back and join us, grab your beverage of choice, and sit and gossip about everything going on.
Yes, sounds good. I'm excited. Well, I figured first, let's give our viewers or listeners a little taste of like how we first met and everything. So obviously it was at Penn State and stuff, but you're always great at telling the story.
Oh, thank you. It's such a funny story and I love telling it. And I love that you told it at our wedding too. That was just amazing. No, but we obviously met at Penn State. I transferred there my sophomore year. So I was like trying to make friends. I was interested obviously in TV because I was a broadcast major like you. And I wanted to join like the sketch comedy show that we had on campus. It's called The Valley. I don't even know if they still shoot it today. Do you? I don't.
Maybe here and there, maybe. If they do and they're listening, then keep on
then let us know, please.
Yeah.
No, but I didn't know anybody and I decided to go to the meeting and we met in like the library or something. I remember I had to like figure out how to get there because the library there is huge. I don't even remember what room we were in. I've never saw it again after that. But anyway, I remember it was like all guys and then there was one other girl there. Like I said, I didn't know anyone and the girl was you. And I just remember you had red hair. I'll never forget that. You had red hair.
Yeah.
And
my hair bright red back then.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, so I'm not the only girl here. That's great. And then we were shooting, it was like a murder mystery type of thing. And I got the role of dead body because I feel like nobody knew me and like I was really quiet because I didn't know anybody. And so
I don't think that was what I don't know.
I think that was
very silly.
And I volunteered. I don't know, but that was how our friendship started because you drug me around. Like my whole part was me just being lifeless the whole time. You drug me around campus.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
Yeah, it was a very silly sketch. I don't even remember what it was about, but we had a lot of fun times. I'm sorry for the bruises. I'm sure you're back and soon, but
it was okay.
Yeah.
That was so fun though.
That was a ton of fun and we did some more sketches and then we started our matchmaker show the next year, I think.
Yes, I got put in charge of that. Yeah, it was like I think it was the next year. So yeah, I took that over that year and that was like just so much fun, I think too, because we had a lot more creative control over that show. That's why I enjoyed it personally. And we did some like really fun stuff. Like our last episode of the season was a hot tub episode. So the premise of the show.
Yeah, let's talk about the
so the premise of this show, people are like, hot tub? The premise of the show is that we would choose a bachelor. It was usually a bachelor, and the finale was a bachelorette. And then we would choose this person 3 dates to go on, and we would set up cameras and shoot the dates with each of the corresponding people. And at the end, they would decide who they wanted to go on a second date with. So it was like reality, kind of like fun dating show thing, which was, I think, really fun and really different than what anybody else was doing then. Because our network, we had a student network and it had like talk show, it had like news, it had like a sports news thing, like all the stuff you'd expect broadcasting majors to report on. And I don't think people were like dating reality. Like, I don't know. It was so fun though. I remember when it was like pitched by two seniors at the time, and then they graduated. I remember hearing about it and I was like, how are they going to do this? Like, I want to work on this because like, how are they going to, I don't understand how this is going to come together. And I knew someone who knew the people that pitched the idea. And so then when they graduated, I was passed the torch, I guess, essentially. So no, that was really fun. So the hot tub episode, and it was snowing with everybody in a hot tub. It was very like GPG, like it wasn't bad at all, but we did some like really fun stuff that I think surprised people. Not in a bad way, but like we just like took more risks, I think. I don't know.
Like, we had people like talk like on camera, like it was like the Bachelorette, like one-on-one, be like, I really like this date. I really liked Bachelor number 2, and like stuff like that. We made it really fun, I think. And it started to get pretty popular after like the end of our first year, whatever. Like we had some people come up to like us when we were filming and be like, I've been watching this show.
I know, that was so cool. That was like, it was like 3 people, but I still, it was such a fun moment.
We had a few fans, so that was pretty big, I think.
I think so too.
Network.
I think so too. And like we got, I remember Onward State, our school like publication.
I forgot about that
article. They interviewed me for an article on the show, which was pretty cool because they have like tens of thousands of followers. And I don't know, we did like speed dating events, and then but the crowning the crowning glory, I think, of everything was when I heard about like the College Television Awards from the Television Academy Foundation. I was like, oh, we're not gonna win, but I'm just gonna like, I was bored one day and I was like, I'm gonna submit clips and like see if they like us. And I didn't think anything of it until a couple months ago when we found out that we were like in like the quarterfinals and they needed like a promo video. So I sent them one, and then we ended up like in the top 3 in the whole country, which was like a big deal. And that was just like, I don't know, that was just like so crazy. I can't believe that happened, but
and it's because you had like this cool Hollywood internship, so you were in LA and then I was like still at Penn State, and then you're like, let's enter, and I was like, okay, and then you were like, oh, come visit me. I'm like, my semester's so busy, I want to, and then I was like, I'll come if we win.
And then we won.
Well, we came in 3rd, but we did win to get out there, which was the main thing, and we got the trophy.
And they flew everybody. They flew everybody out there, and we got trophies and everything. I mean, and we got to meet. I'll never forget, like just some of the actors we met. I was just, oh my gosh, like I don't know. It was just a lot of fun. We got to walk the red carpet and stuff. That was, I don't know. That was just so much fun.
That was definitely the highlight of college, one of the highlights for sure.
And that was my last semester too, so it was kind of like going out on like a high note. And then after college, it's like my first like Hollywood job was like at the very bottom, so it's just kind of like, oh yeah, then here's your coffee, like that type of thing. So just
definitely.
But I love that. So what have you like been watching lately? Because I've been seeing a lot of really cool shows.
So lately I watched all of Squid Game. It was, I know, a little scary, a little very gruesome, but it was really interesting. It was definitely something completely different from what I usually watch and like anything I've seen, and I really liked the like Korean, it was made in Korea, and like it was originally voiced in Korean and stuff, and so there was all there was subtitles, but also they had English dubbing and stuff, which I listened to, but that was a little silly. That wasn't apparently that wasn't great translations, and it didn't really seem like it, but it was really interesting. So I definitely recommend that, unless you're it is a little gruesome and stuff. So if you're not into that, then maybe avoid that. And then the thing I just watched this weekend, actually, I think I've told you about this, Kelsie. Big Mouth, season 5 just
yeah, with Nick Kroll. I've
Yeah.
seen like bits and pieces. I love Nick Kroll. I think he's super talented, but I've only seen like bits and pieces of that show. I need to like sit down and watch a whole episode. I know it's like kind of vulgar and kind of like on the like teetering edge of things. So it's
really vulgar.
Yeah, I have to wait for my toddler to go to bed to watch those kinds of things. During the day for me, it's a lot of like HGTV, like Food Network. I've watched every baking competition imaginable and I love them all. But I do like watching like You. I just finished season 3, which I know that you're still working on. I love that kind of stuff. And I also was going to tell you that I binged The Flight Attendant recently with Kaylee.
Oh, I haven't watched that.
It was so good. Like, I watched the beginning of it and I was like, okay. And then like, it's kind of like a whodunit, and she finds herself this flight attendant in this situation. And I won't give anything else away, but it's like, I was like hooked on it. And it's only, I think 8 or 10 episodes. It's not very long. I mean, that's like 8-10 hours of TV, but I'm like, that's not very long. I watched that, which I thought was like really good. And then right now I'm following each week Ghosts on CBS.
Oh,
heard of it?
I think I've seen a preview for it. Yeah,
it's really funny. I was like hesitant to watch it because I thought it was a scary like Halloween thing, so that's when they promoted it. But it's like a comedy about like a single cam comedy about this couple that moves into like a haunted mansion and like all the ghosts, and like she has like a near-death experience so she can see these ghosts. And so they're like, but all the ghosts are hilarious, and it's all the people who have like died in that area over like eternity. So there's like an opera singer, there's like some guy who was around for the Declaration of Independence, and like he never signed it though he was there. And like it's just like these really funny characters. There's a Boy Scout and Boy Scout leader, and it's just like it's really funny. I don't know, and it's like 20-minute episodes. They're really short, like comedy. It's fun. So I've been watching that too.
Nice.
And yeah, I mean, there's like a lot that I'm trying to get through. It's really hard. There's so much good stuff, but those are the ones I've been watching. Oh, and I finished Only Murders in the Building.
I keep seeing that.
It's about podcasts, so you would like thriller podcasts, but it's very light comedy too. It's not scary or anything, so it's fun. But there's some fun stuff.
And I'm also always keep up with The Bachelorette, you know, and like all that. So I don't know if we have a lot of Bachelorette fans, but this is a good there's lots of different podcasts about that, so I won't go into it so much, but I listen to them after it, so I pretend I'm having a discussion with them.
It's like a whole Bachelor nation now, and I mean that show's been going on what, like 20 some seasons or something crazy.
Going on forever. And this is Michelle's season. I really like it so far. Just started a few episodes ago, but Michelle's really great. I think she's super like poised, and she just handles situations really well, and she does have a lot of good men this time, a lot of like men that seem really pretty mature, so we shall see who she picks and everything. And so I always enjoy watching that every week.
I haven't seen it, but I just recently watched what's the new Andy Cohen reality show series he's doing, like a docu-series about reality shows. I watched like the one on The Bachelor, which was really interesting. If you like, I mean, you love it, so you should definitely watch it. Go from there. You would love it. What else have you been up to lately?
Lately, other than like working a bunch lately, like it's been starting fall weather in Nashville and stuff. So I went apple picking and pumpkin picking with my boyfriend, which was a lot of fun, doing those fun fall things and stuff. Yes, that was really fun. We went apple picking, but it was funny because we went like the last day they had apple picking, so all of the apples were up so high I wouldn't have been able to reach them myself. If I went, I would have just had to get the scraps on the ground.
You're not very tall. Yeah. Wait, how old is your boyfriend? That's a weird question.
He is 6 feet. He's just 6 feet.
Geez.
Yeah. Okay. So he was able to reach, and then we went with another couple, and they were tall, so they were able to reach. I was the short one. I couldn't reach it.
Like, I'll hold the basket.
Yeah. I would point out them. I was like, that one looks good. And then
that's perfect to reach because I'm 5'3". I think we're like the same height.
Yeah.
So yeah. 5'3.5". Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I told them that. That's kind of funny actually, because when I went when I got my license, I'm 5'3". When I went and got my license, this was like years ago, I told them I was like 5'3" because they like type it in, and I was like, I'm 5'3.5", and they like didn't put it on. I don't think they had. They like didn't put it on. I remember being so mad. I was like, that is not right. I'm 5'3.5". So
I might have told them I was 5'4" on mine. I need to look. I might have rounded up for myself.
I should have just done that. I don't know why I didn't do that.
That's okay. I don't know if I did or not. I have to check, but yeah.
No, we took we were low to the ground. We went to a pumpkin patch. We took our little one for the first time because last year at this time she couldn't walk yet. So this year it was really fun to go, and she could like pick them up and walk around. So that was really fun. And also last year we really procrastinated to get pumpkins, and we went to like 8 places to try and find one on Halloween, and they didn't have any. So my amazing husband bought a squash. It was like it was a certain kind of squash. It was like a little orange. It looked like a pumpkin, sort of.
Like an acorn squash or something.
It was an acorn squash. Yeah, so we carved a little tiny face out of that so she could hold it for Halloween. So it's like, we have to have something to carve.
Yeah.
And I remember he went in the grocery store and we were like waiting in the car because we'd been everywhere looking for one. And he's like, Kelsie, they don't have pumpkins, but they have a squash. Should I buy one? And he brought it. I was like this big. It was so cute. So we did that, and we did take her trick-or-treating for the first time too, which was really fun. In our neighborhood, there were a lot of kids, and they had a lot of people like leaving baskets outside and people like standing at tables outside. So it was really fun. And she's just like not been around a lot of people just because of everything going on. So it was kind of like I don't know, surprising to her to see other people, and she just like standing around looking at people's costumes as they walk down the street and stuff. But it was fun. We all dressed up, my husband and I, and
you guys had a super cute costume this year. I loved it.
Thank you. Yeah, she was a koala, and then we were like safari people. It was fun. Yeah, and that costume too, I ordered it in September, and they were like sold out of all sizes except her size, and I only got it because some lady returned it because it didn't fit her child. They were completely sold out before that. Like this year, things have been like, I don't know, just crazy sold out. Like you have to, like, I've already started Christmas shopping and I'm almost done this week.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of November. So
that's good. You're on top of it. I need to get on top of it.
What? Yeah, I'm trying. So we'll see.
Because things are going to take longer to come in. So you order online, like be prepared.
Exactly. My mom.
That's our tips. Start ordering now.
Exactly. But
I'm gonna try to do.
Well, I picked out a fun quiz for us to do. So we're gonna do a segment for everybody listening during each episode where each of us picks like a fun quiz, and we're gonna take it. So the one that I found for us to take, that we're gonna take together, is can we guess your relationship status based on the grocery shopping you do? And this one is intriguing to me because I eat like a child, but I'm also married. So I'm wondering if it will think that I'm like an adult or a child, but I also do grocery shopping for a toddler. So I don't know if that will throw off the quiz results either. I don't know if 8-year-olds get on and take these quizzes. So maybe it's not even an option, but I think that we'll see what happens here. But you have it up.
Yes, I have it up on my end too. And so we'll just kind of say what the questions are and what the options are, and then we'll both give our answers. And then at the end, we'll both give our results.
Yes, let's get started. So question number 1, pick some ice cream. We have chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. I'm going with chocolate.
Me too.
Chocolate, sure. All right. And then pizza. Pick your favorite pizza. We have pepperoni, cheese, or supreme. What's on a supreme? Like everything?
Probably.
I'm going with cheese. Like I said, child.
I'm going with pepperoni. Mixed it up.
Pizza for dinner today. Pick some bread. Wow. Cinnamon raisin bread, wheat bread, or white bread.
I like cinnamon raisin.
Do you like raisins?
I don't like raisins, but I do like cinnamon raisins sometimes. They have a good one at Trader Joe's that I do actually get every once in a while.
I like cinnamon. I'm just gonna go white, just classic Wonder Bread. Choose a type of pasta: spaghetti, fettuccine, Alfredo, or pasta salad.
Ooh, that's hard.
I'm gonna do Alfredo.
Yeah, I like that too. I'm gonna do pasta salads. I do like a good cold pasta salad. That's not a gross way I described it. Good cold noodles, but they're good.
I will do any pasta. I love pasta. It's my favorite. Choose your favorite cereal: Honey Nut Cheerios, Special K Red Berries, Cocoa Pebbles. I feel like they're trying to throw us off here because they got Cocoa Pebbles, but they also have like a Special K, like, which is like targeted toward like women.
Okay, yeah.
It's gonna throw me off.
I don't eat any of these.
I don't
eat Honey Bunches of Oats. And then I found a new one at Trader Joe's. It's like, I guess it's similar to, well, it's not similar to Cocoa Pebbles, but it's like almond butter puffs. They're pretty good. So I'm going to choose Cocoa Pebbles. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to do Cheerios because I eat my daughters all the time. But I don't do the plain ones. Like we get like berry ones and blueberry and stuff. And like I'll snack on those. They're delicious. To choose a type of shellfish: lobster, shrimp, oysters. I don't like shellfish. That was an option. I do love shrimp, so I'm choosing that.
I like shrimp too. I like crab the best actually, but that wasn't an option.
Why isn't that on here?
I don't know.
That's weird. Pick a vegetable: broccoli, sweet potato, eggplant.
I like sweet potato.
I'm gonna go with that one too. Honestly, I don't like any of those.
Really? You don't like sweet potatoes either?
I don't know. Like sweet potatoes have kind of like a weird taste to me. I love potatoes. I'll eat potatoes anyway, but sweet potatoes, I don't know.
Oh, I love sweet potatoes. Oh.
Choose a type of rice: brown rice. I don't like rice, or white rice. Why didn't they give an I don't like vegetables option?
Yeah, they should have gave that.
I'm gonna choose brown rice.
Oh, I'm gonna do white rice. I like sticky sushi rice.
Like Chinese food, which I could also have for dinner. But choose a fruit: avocado, grapes, banana. Avocado.
Called avocado wrong.
They did. I was just gonna say that. And that's a fruit?
I think some people do classify it with the big like pit inside, I guess.
Like big pit or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do grapes. It says I'm single.
I'm gonna do avocado. So you're single?
Yeah, mine says single.
Mine says it's complicated.
Oh my gosh. So obviously this is not very accurate.
No. Oh wow.
That is hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Well, let's see. Interesting, BuzzFeed, interesting. But let's see if they get us right on this next quiz I picked. This one is called Spend the Whole Day Binge Watching Your Favorite Shows and We'll Reveal Your True Zodiac Sign. Should we say our zodiac signs or maybe after? Maybe get everyone listening, guess what our zodiac signs are based on our personality, and then we'll reveal at the end.
I think that sounds like fun. I'd be interested to know what people think of me.
Yeah. I've fallen down a rabbit hole on TikTok where I like always like watch like zodiac sign TikToks, like being like, oh, this is what's gonna happen for you, or oh, this is like who you're most compatible with, or like I don't know. Anyways,
I feel like it's accurate. I know that people are like, no, it's so vague, but I'm like, it always happens to me. Anywho.
Yeah. I could read these. Okay.
Go for it.
A comedy. The Office, The Big Bang Theory, The Goldbergs, 30 Rock, The Good Place, Saved by the Bell, Friends, The Mindy Project, How I Met Your Mother, Arrested Development, Ted Lasso, or Blackish.
Ooh, there's so many options.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna just say The Good Place because I've seen all of it.
And yeah, I was gonna say that.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna say The Office for myself, but I know you really liked The Good Place.
Yeah, it's pretty good place.
So pick a drama. Squid Game, The Crown, Gossip Girl, Riverdale, Insatiable, Gilmore Girls, Grey's Anatomy, The Queen's Gambit, The Vampire Diaries, American Horror Story, All American, or Shameless.
I'm a huge Riverdale fan, and I've seen every episode. So, and they're releasing part of the new season as like a teaser next week.
Ooh,
I'm so excited! They're releasing 5 episodes. Yeah, or I watch it on Hulu. It's a CW app too, but I'm just like hooked on that show. I'm hooked. I'm choosing that. What would you pick?
I would choose Squid Game because I had just watched it and I really liked it.
Yeah, throw that in there.
Yeah. Okay. Pick a sci-fi show. I don't really watch much sci-fi, but okay. Stranger Things, Firefly, Doctor Who, Quantum Leap, Futurama, Daredevil, The Mandalorian, Star Trek, The Twilight Zone, The Secret World of Alex Mack, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., or Dark Angel.
I'm doing Stranger Things, another show that I've seen every episode, and I love that show.
Nice. I haven't seen any of them.
You need to see it. Yesterday, they released the new season trailer, like the promotion, or this week they did.
Ooh, nice. I'm going to say Stranger Things as well because everyone recommends to watch it. So I guess
I know you'll love it.
Yeah, I should watch it. If I could handle Squid Game, and that was pretty scary. I was scared Stranger Things would be scary. I'll be fine, I think.
No, you'll be totally fine. I'm terrified to watch Squid Game, and I love Stranger Things, so you'll be good.
Sounds good. Okay, pick a game show. Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Divided, The $100,000 Pyramid, The Price is Right, Match Game, Ellen's Game of Games, Family Feud, Mental Samurai, Deal or No Deal, Who Wants to Be Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or To Tell the Truth.
I love Family Feud. I'm doing that.
I like that show too.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I yell at the TV, I clap. Then
I know, that's a good one.
So good.
Pick another comedy. Wow. Modern Family, Jesse, Seinfeld, Family Guy, Community, Parks and Rec, The Simpsons, Frasier, South Park, Veep, The Golden Girls, or I Love Lucy.
Wow. I'm going to do I Love Lucy because I do I Love Lucy.
I'm gonna do Parks and Rec because I do really like that show as well.
My husband's been watching that.
Oh, really?
Watching Community. I confuse those two all the time.
I haven't seen Community, but I think they are similar.
They are pretty similar. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, pick an action show. Game of Thrones, NCIS, Doom Patrol, Attack on Titan, The Flash, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Alice in Borderland, Money Heist, Vikings, Loki, SEAL Team, Killing Eve.
I don't watch any of these.
No, me neither.
I'm gonna choose NCIS just because I've seen a couple episodes.
Okay. I'm gonna choose Money Heist because my sister was watching that and it seemed pretty interesting when I walked in, so I might start watching it. You shouldn't really base them off what you might start watching, but you know, that works.
What you're interested in, though, it's like the same thing. It'll be good.
Yeah. Okay, so pick a reality TV show. Now that I'm into keeping up with the Kardashians, Survivor, The Masked Singer, The Great British Baking Show, The Circle, Selling Sunset, Hell's Kitchen, Shark Tank, The Voice, The Amazing Race, The Mole, or The Bachelorette.
Ooh, that's kind of hard.
That is hard.
I have seen every episode of Shark Tank, so I'm going with that.
Oh, really?
I love Shark Tank. Yeah.
It's good.
It's so good. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, I like watching all the inventions that people come up with. That's like my favorite part. I'm like, I need that. And then some of the sharks are like, that's the worst idea I've ever heard. And I was like, I would use that all the time. But.
And then it becomes successful. A few of them.
Yes. Exactly. Like the Ring doorbell. We have one of those.
Yeah.
We turned that down and now it's a humongous company. Like, I think it's like the biggest one or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to choose The Bachelorette.
Of course. I knew you would.
I have to. Oh, but I really like The Great British Baking Show.
I know.
The Kardashians.
Kardashians are like guilty pleasure, yeah.
And did you watch Selling Sunset? We were talking about that a little bit. Yes. That was really good.
It is good. I usually don't get into a lot of shows like that, but I was hooked on Selling Sunset. I think too because I used to live around that area, so it's interesting to me to kind of see like, I don't know, see them go places and see all the houses in that area and stuff. So
yeah,
it's a good one.
Yeah, and finally, pick a cartoon: SpongeBob SquarePants, Teen Titans, Rick and Morty, Gravity Falls, Scooby-Doo, The Amazing World of Gumball, Powerpuff Girls, Clifford, The Loud House, American Dad, My Little Pony, We Bare Bears. A lot of these are, I don't know. What would you pick?
Either SpongeBob or the Powerpuff Girls, because I loved the Powerpuff Girls when I was a kid. I'm gonna go with SpongeBob though, because it's SpongeBob.
I'm saying the same. I did like the Powerpuff Girls when I was growing up, but SpongeBob, I would watch that more. Okay.
All right.
Okay. What'd yours say?
Mine says, you should be an Aquarius, which I'm not. You're honest, hardworking, and cool. You're known for being independent and 100% true to yourself, which it's probably kind of true, but I'm a Sagittarius, which I think is the same thing, the way they described it. But anywho, what did you get?
Yeah. Mine said, did we answer both the same questions or the same answers? I don't know. I guess mostly, because mine says Aquarius as well.
That's why we get along so well. We're both should be Aquarius.
Yeah, I guess so. My sister is an Aquarius. Yeah, I feel like I'm an Aries. I feel like that's how they describe Aries too. Honest, hardworking. Not cool. Maybe more fiery or something, but Yeah. So, all right. It didn't get us right, but I enjoy the description of that.
I do. Makes me feel good.
Yeah. What's your husband?
He's a Capricorn.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
My mom's a Capricorn.
Really?
Mhm.
What's
Wait,
your... No, you
yeah,
go.
my boyfriend's a Scorpio.
That's my question. Scorpio. Okay.
Yeah.
That's like
Which,
right before me. Oh yeah, because
yeah.
his birthday is like sometime soon.
Yeah. Yeah. It's in 2 days. Yeah.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah. So that's fun. But yeah, when I first met him, I was like, oh, because like his birthday is in November. I was like, oh, I hope he's a Sagittarius, but he's not. But it's okay.
Yeah, there's like cut off right in the middle. Like I'm at the end of this month. So that's how I got Sagittarius. I think the cutoff is like in the 20s somewhere.
Okay. Yeah.
It's somewhere. My dad, his birthday is the 20th and he's a Scorpio. So like and my birthday is the 27th and I'm Sagittarius. So it's somewhere between the 20th and the 27th, I think, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's the beginning of November. So he's definitely a Scorpio. But yeah. Yeah. Because it always says like Aries and Sagittarius are compatible. Like they'll recommend like the fire signs to be with the fire signs and stuff. But you know what I learned? Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker are an Aries Scorpio relationship and they're very passionate. Ooh. So I think it works.
It definitely does work.
Yeah.
That's so funny though. Like
yeah, so it works for them. But I don't think Sagittarius and Capricorn are typically compatible either, are they?
Well, mine, like Sagittarius are known to be like, which I don't even know if that's like me, like more free-spirited, like to jump around from thing to thing, but they're like hardworking and like very dedicated to what they do. And Capricorn, which is definitely my husband, he's very like logical thinking, like really focused on something type of person. And I think I'm more of a like, but I think that's what like helps like even it out in the relationship is I'm like kind of I have all these like big ideas and stuff and he's more of like this is how we do it type of person, you know. Like the steps to get to my like crazy ideas.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I like it. That's good. Yeah. Okay. No, that's a good way. I think that's good to have that balance and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I think too.
Yeah.
It works for us. So.
Yeah, it clearly is. So that is really good. Yeah, I guess BuzzFeed got our signs wrong, but
and our relationship statuses.
Oh, yes.
But
oh wow.
It's so funny though.
Yeah. We'll have to take some more quizzes in the future, but hopefully that helped you guys get to know us a little bit, even though they got us wrong, but you know, it's fun to take the quizzes. You guys could take them along with us. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much our first episode. This was a lot of fun. And yeah, we are starting our Instagram page, so you guys could head over there, probably at Penn Pals. We'll let you know.
We'll get that sorted out.
We'll get that sorted out. And
below, isn't that what they say on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have it in the episode description. Yeah. So look for that and then head over to our page and we want to know what you guys want us to talk about next and what kind of like topics you're most interested in, what kind of shows, but yeah, what you guys want us to talk about next, head over to our Instagram and we're going to post that in our stories.
Yay! This was a lot of fun. Until next time, double N, double N, double N.
Double N, signing off.
Signing off from your pen pal.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.